Kathy by Design, and I'm here today to share my October Amazing Paper Grace Die of the Month project with you. And it is this super cute little vintage camera. Now, I'll show you the die very quickly. This is meant to be one of Becca's famous pop-up vignettes. And it comes with, as you can see, a ton of pieces. So you can build this to stand on its own or as a pop-up element on a card. But I decided, of course, that I wanted to make a shaker. So I just used these pieces that you see here. And I cut it out of both copper and pink metallic foil paper. And I love the way it turned out. And instead of all the little lenses inside, I cut it a third time with my patterned paper from Prima's Pumpkin and Spice. This has all these wonderful shades of pink in with the autumn colors. So that kind of set the color palette for this piece. And then I did the little embellishment pieces and screws, and so cute, really, really cute. So on the front cover, we've got this wonderful metal camera. I designed this to be a photo folio, so there's not like a lot of typical mini album pages. It's more just for photos. And matted it here, created this wonderful little flower cluster with the Prima flowers and one of these adorable felt pumpkins. These are little wild orchid crafts, itty tiny rosebuds that I got from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and then my seam binding is also from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And I just layered up a bunch of the ephemera and leaves and flowers. Then on the spine, I created a really fun dangle with a pumpkin charm, this old-timey clock. I backed this with a flower, feather, some beads that I found, and I hooked this onto a lobster clasp, and then more ribbon and flowers on the top. It does have, this measures 6 and 7/8 by 7, and I built the base myself. And inside the front cover, we have this pocket, and I just fussy cut around the top of this image from the 12 by 12 papers to make a pocket, and then I cut out from the 6 by 6 these pieces of paper. I used an old Tammy Tutterow tab die to create these little tabs, and then added words from the ephemera. So you can get a picture on each side of these, big pictures and small. There's room for journaling. I tucked in some craft pieces to go in with the rustic vibe of fall. And then these all go in this pocket. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 photos there that slip right into this pocket. And then over here on this little turn page, I turned this into a pocket and tags, and I created little miniature 3 by 4 photo wallets and journaling spots with images from the 3 by 4 journaling pad. And I love the colors in this collection, so pretty. So this flips out, and then in the center, I made one of my box pockets with 4 more large photo mounts, and I topped these with ephemera bits from the paper collection, and these will be a great spot to put photos, fall photos. And then in the pocket, I just did a little treat. You know, I love to do this cookie, this gorgeous vintage silver spoon. This is real silver too. A honey packet and some pumpkin spice tea, because fall, right? And the name of the collection is Pumpkin and Spice, so I went with everything kind of fall with the colors. And normally I dress these up, but I liked them the way they are because they add to the color palette. And then over here is this cute little waterfall with a magnetic belly band. And these again are made with 3 by 4 images. I just scored 1/2 inches on the top and picture on the front, and you can do journaling or a tiny photo on the back. So just a fun place to add a little something, and then ephemera and a title down here, and then this just closes like that. So that is my Amazing Paper Grace Spellbinders October Die of the Month. It's this fun little vintage camera vignette. I hope I've given you some ideas. different ideas on how you can use it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd love to have you along for the journey. I'm always sharing free tutorials and ideas here. Now I'm going to go get my craft on. Bye.